As North Korea steps up its missile tests, what does it have to gain from a show of strength? New overnight, find out why progress made is remarkable and dangerous.
Developing overnight, House Republican leaders moved to replace the Affordable Care Act. We'll tell you what that newly unveiled plan means for you.
We are waking up this morning at our local IHOP right here in Saginaw. I'm Kate Nadolski. We're talking National Pancake Day coming up.
You can't really predict everything in a case, and this is just one example of that.
And what could be seen as another setback for transgender rights, the Supreme Court sent a case involving a transgender teen back to a lower court. Find out what the Supreme Court says needs to be done now.
It's time to wake up, Mid-Michigan. It's Tuesday, March 7th.
Live and local with coverage you can count on. This is Wnem Tv5 Wake-Up.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. You're taking a live look over a soggy and warm Saginaw and Flint there. Thanks for waking up with us here at TV5. It is 6:30. I'm Morgan Gordon filling in for Sarah Simnish this morning.
We're happy you could join us. I'm Craig McMorris, meteorologist Chris Eastlick with us this morning. And we've already hit the high, I guess.
Yeah, we've hit our highs for today at 6:30 in the morning.
Like 57, 58?
Yeah, we are right around the middle 50s to the upper 50s early this morning. Temperatures will be falling throughout the day, although those cooler temperatures will come with some sunshine. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Let's get you out there right now. We do have rain moving across parts of the region this morning, becoming less widespread as it's moved off to the east. We're still seeing a few pockets of heavier rain here or there, but most of that activity now well to the east of the Tri-Cities region, also well to the east of the Flint region. You can see US 127 looking pretty good. Also, just a few straggling showers behind the main line. We'll see a small chance of showers continue through the morning hours today before eventually this activity winds down by around lunchtime. And it looks like later this afternoon we'll break into some clearing. You can already see the clearing line approaching parts of Wisconsin earlier this morning. Of course, the brighter whites, that thicker cloud cover. I think by 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, we're really going to see a lot of progress in the sunshine department. Temperatures right now, 58 Midland, 56 Bay City, currently 58 in the Saginaw area, also 58 in Flint. Again, these temperatures will be cooling off as we head into the afternoon today. Your bus stop forecast shows you very mild temperatures early this morning with scattered rain and thunderstorms. That chance is starting to lower, though, decreasing clouds later this afternoon. With those falling temperatures, will be right around 50 for the bus ride home. Your evening drive closer to the 40s will take hour by hour. That's coming up in just a bit.
Thanks, Chris. And now for your on-time traffic report, you're taking a live look at I-69 in Genesee County, where you guys can see it is smooth sailing here. Let's take a look at NDOT's My Drive traffic map. There we go. Dark green lines in the Pontiac area. Also, same story, easy driving, indicating that you can hit those posted speed limits. City crews will be trimming trees on M46 in Saginaw today between Gary and Holland. You can expect a northbound lane closure from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. You guys can see that on your screen now. And you guys want to watch out for that today. Craig, back to you.
Thanks, Morgan. New overnight, the first pieces of a U.S.-built missile defense system designed to curb the threat of North Korean missiles arrived at an airbase in South Korea. The announcement comes just a day after North Korea test-fired 4 ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan. The controversial missile defense system, known as the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System, will deploy by the end of 2017. And we've learned that more than one missile was launched from North Korea in the latest round of tests. At first, U.S. satellites detected only one launch. Later, analysts concluded North Korea had actually fired 5 medium-range missiles simultaneously. That is the animation of that right there. This latest test occurred just as the U.S. and South Korea were beginning 2 months of annual military exercises. Analysts say the test was not an intercontinental ballistic missile that's capable of reaching the U.S., but with each passing launch, North Korea is closer to that technology. The launch follows other provocations like last month's test of a missile that can evade early detection and the shocking murder of Kim Jong-un's half-brother in Malaysia. An expert at the Center for Strategic and International Studies says the timing is not chance.
It is timed to coincide with these things, but it's the larger pattern of instability and of provocation and of edginess that this regime wants to communicate.
Today, Malaysia banned North Korean embassy officials and staff from leaving soon after North Korea barred any Malaysians from leaving that country.
Developing overnight, we're learning new details about congressional Republicans' plans to repeal and replace Obamacare. The plan gets rid of the individual mandate requiring people to actually buy health insurance and the employer mandate, which compels companies with over 50 full-time employees to provide coverage. It would keep the most popular parts of Obamacare, maintaining coverage for people with pre-existing conditions and allowing people to stay on their parents' plans until the age of 26. Another part of the bill sure to attract controversy, Medicaid expansion, which will be allowed until 2020. And President Donald Trump tweeted about the GOP bill saying, quote, "House just introduced the bill to replace and repeal Obamacare. Time to end this nightmare." And Congressman Dan Kildee released a statement saying, in part, "Over the coming days, I will read the bill in its entirety, but it's already clear that the Republican bill repealing the Affordable Care Act puts people's lives in danger. My constituents want affordable and quality health care. Unfortunately, the Republican repeal bill would make families pay more for worse care, especially seniors."
Developing news this morning, we hope to learn the identity of a man accused of trying to abduct a 9-year-old girl from the porch of her own home. The incident happened shortly after 5 p.m. yesterday at a home on South Huron Road in Coquitlam in Bay County. The girl started yelling for her father, who was inside the house. Her dad came out of the house and yelled at the suspect to let his daughter go. She was able to get free, and her father called police.
I want people to know it could happen to anybody. I mean, we've seen this guy cross the road, vacant property, thought he's checking it, same vehicle.
This morning, the man is in the Bay County Jail facing charges of attempted kidnapping.
We also hope to learn more information about a criminal investigation into a Bay County real estate agent. Details are slim, but Bay City Police confirm they're looking into an allegation, but cannot elaborate at this time. No charges have been filed, and that's why we're not naming the suspect or the business.
New this morning, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear a transgender student's case, sending it back to a lower court. Gavin Grimm of Virginia has been fighting the local school board to use the high school bathroom that matches his gender identity. According to the Supreme Court decision yesterday, the Court of Appeals must come to a ruling on the case. To do that, the court will need to consider new guidance by the Justice and Education Departments issued last month.
I think detour is a very good way to put it, obstacle even, but I don't think this signifies a loss or any sort of incredibly detrimental outcome.
But the ACLU says it remains confident Grimm and students like him will win this fight.
Wnem TV5 News Time is 6:37.
A daycare worker accused of pushing a 4-year-old girl down a flight of stairs. And the whole incident caught on camera. We'll tell you what charges she faces.
Plus, Iditarod racers hit the trail. Find out how far these dogs sled racers have to go before they cross the finish line. And a live look outside I-675 in Saginaw. Pretty good conditions this morning for your morning commute. Stay with